I just want to share with you two of my all-time favorite quotes. There's a lot of great quotes out there for inspiration. So I want to share with you just two of mine and also why they are my favorites. And I'd love to hear one of yours. So it's a great opportunity for us to do a little sharing. You can share with me, I'll share with you. So here we go. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. And as you stop in today, say hi, let me know where you're watching from. If you're checking it out on YouTube, then I would encourage you to, let me just see here, bing, subscribe to my channel and be sure to click the notifications button so that you get notified whenever I go live. I would love, love, love that. So don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube. But two of my favorite quotes. I've been an entrepreneur for a long time, probably about 20 years. That's a long time for me. But anyway, one of my favorite quotes is, I believe it's a Latin proverb that is how it's translated is, if there's no wind, row. Mm. If that doesn't say it all, I don't know what does. If there's no wind, row. And so here's how that one just really became one that I love, because years ago, most of you know that my husband and I launched Jasmine, our own hospice agency. We didn't launch Jasmine, that's the dog. But we launched our own hospice agency. And I remember that where I had been working before, we just kind of sat in the office and waited for the phone to ring for referrals. And so the very first day of being in my brand new office of this hospice that we owned, I remember how eerily quiet it was in there. And so I kind of sat around in the morning looking over some policies and things that we had just written and put on board. It was so quiet. I spent the afternoon that day creating, this was back in the day when we created marketing packets, okay? And you still do marketing packets, but these were literally print them off the printer, put them in folders, tuck them in. So I made probably 10 or 20 marketing packets that day. And the next day, I rolled the phones to my mobile phone and I hit the streets, and I went out and I talked to every nursing home, every assisted living facility, every senior center about this service that I had, because you know what? There was no wind, and it wasn't worth it for me to sit in the office and just wait for the phone to magically ring, because the thing is, when you start a business, it's really important to you, but other people just go on living their lives. And they don't know, and quite honestly, they probably don't really care that you launched a business until they know what's in it for them, right? So it was important for me to go out and just kind of, shake the trees, let people know what I had to offer. And so if there's no wind, row, and you'll be pleased to know that at the end of that first week, I had my first referral. The following week, we got 3 more. And so I just continued this process of going out and rowing, kind of, just stirring up business, letting people know what we did and why it was important to them. Another one of my favorite quotes is this one by Harvey Mackey that says, do what you love what you do, and deliver more than you promise. Oh my gosh. And there's another great quote out there that says, autograph your work with excellence, right? So these are things that growing up as a child, my parents kind of held excellence very dear. And so it was one thing that we were kind of trained, if you're going to do something, do your best job at it. I don't care what you're doing, but do your best job. And so I have always loved that. But to hear it that way, do what you love what you do, and deliver more than you promise. And anytime that I have been in business, or even working a job for someone else, I have always wanted to anticipate what the customer's needs might be, what's the next turn around the bend that they might have any trouble with, that I can somehow put something in place to help them have an easier time with that than I did before, or than the last customer did before them. So in other words, if somebody trips up on something, then I don't want that to happen for every customer I have. I want there to be a simple way for people to get answers. So do what you love what you do, and deliver more than you promise. So if you enjoyed these quotes, give me a like on this video. I would love, love, love to have that. And I would also invite you, let me just see, to get in on this free training I've got called From Startup to Profit in 90 Days. You can just join my Facebook group called Savvy Women Entrepreneurs, leaving the 9 to 5 to live a life they love. I've got a 90-day training in there for anybody who's looking at starting a business, and maybe you don't even have an idea yet of what you want to do. I'll walk you through it the first 90 days and get you from startup to profit. So hop in on that Facebook group. It's totally free for you. And if you're catching me on YouTube, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified every time I go live. Thank you. I hope you'll share a comment of what your favorite quote is with me. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you have an awesome, amazing evening.